Running mate of the opposition New Patriotic Party, Dr. Bawumia, is on a tour in the Upper West region. He's been inaugurating some regional working committees while interacting with party members.
The inauguration of the working committees and commissioning of the regional headquarters are part of preparations towards the 2016 general elections. Upper West Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Abdul Rahman Abubakar, in an address noted that the area used to be a stronghold of the NPP until it lost its grip to the NDC. He was, however, convinced the party can reclaim that glory.
The NDC came with a better strategy.
Well, regional correspondent Rafiq Salam has been with him on this tour and now joins us over the telephone with much more. Rafiq, good morning. Thanks for joining us. So, what more can you tell us about his visit or tour?
Apart from inaugurating the committees yesterday, he also commissioned some 2 new officers for the NPP, one at Ndiri and the other one located at January, which is supposed to be the regional party headquarters of the NPP. Remember, the NPP had gotten an office of their own, and so this is the time that they have gotten an office. They are no more having, and so it's for them, and so they constructed it some few weeks ago. And so Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia, when he came to the region, he used that opportunity to commission those 2 officers. So this morning, I visited Laura and London to meet with some party faithfuls.
We are told he has been well, saying a few things. Some certain things people have described as quite harsh on the NDC government, saying they are an insensitive government and all. Can you tell us much more about that?
Yeah, yesterday he talked about the recent hike in petroleum products paid around 9%, and he says that he has never seen any incompetent, corrupt, or uncaring government like the NDC. He has an instance like the case of the NPP when they were in power. A gallon of fuel was selling at 4 Ghana cedis, but when the NDC came, the NDC campaigned on the back of reducing it further, using the words of Dr. Bawumia drastically. But when they came, they skyrocketed the prices, and so today a gallon of fuel is selling at 15 Ghana cedis. But he is still saying that look at what is happening. Coupled with the doom store people are going through in this country, the NDC wants to thank you by adding to the woes and nemesis of the people by also hiking the price of petroleum products.
Okay, now he mentions that the NDC is an insensitive government, is a corrupt government and incompetent. Now, does he cite reasons or does he give back into these claims he's making?
Yeah, one was the issue of the petroleum products. He says he doesn't understand why the NDC should hike the prices. Second, he talked about the National Health Insurance Scheme. They are saying that he's saying that people or hospitals are now rejecting the health insurance cards and saying that the agent cannot go to the hospital because of this NHIS cards. And he talked about SADA, money that's meant for the people of the North, to develop the North, and anytime the money is brought to the people, the people from government using his word stole it. And so the other fact was about graduates and also people who are supposed to take allowance. I'm talking about teacher trainees, and he says that government has also scrapped it. And so based on these, they are aforementioned, and that's why he says that the government is corrupt and incompetent.
Okay. Again, you mentioned earlier that he did inaugurate some committees. What are the exact tasks of these committees and what are they mandated to do?
They have the Council of Elders and then also the patrons of the party. According to them, these patrons of the party are supposed to pay 2,000 Ghana cedis every year. And the second committee was the security committee, and what they said was that if the running mate or if the flag bearer of the party is coming, they have to ensure, that's local arrangements, local security, that they take care of the running mate or whoever that's coming from Accra, and then local party issues. And then thirdly, to talk about the finance committee, that will be in charge of the finances of the party. Welfare committee, and that's the biggest among them, talking about the welfare of party members, and also the issue of attending funerals, the issue of getting together, the issue of organizing the party is the responsibility of the welfare committee. Also found that they have a legal committee and issues about law, and then they are the people that the party needs to rely on.
Rafiq Salam, thank you very much for that update. Rafiq Salam is our Upper West Regional Correspondent. Let's do some other stories. And now, well, but before we take that story, let's take a bit of what Dr. Bawumia said while he was in the Upper West region.
Look at what is happening in Ghana today, and you will have no conclusion but the fact that this NDC government is the most incompetent, uncaring, and corrupt government this country has ever seen. Why do I say so? Last night, I received the news, as all of you have received, that upon all the troubles we are going through with Dumso and trying to survive this phenomenon that they have inflicted upon us for the last 3 years, they have decided to increase the price of fuel by 9%. How uncaring can you be? This is the government that said, I care for you. Where is the care? Don't you have any empathy for the suffering of our people? You have to increase in this period where people are trying to buy diesel, to run generators, businesses and individuals. This is your thank you to them, to increase further the price of petrol and diesel and other fuels. And this is why we are saying this is the most uncaring government. If you are a teacher today, if you've been employed even for 2 years, after working for 2 years, they will pay you 3 months' salary. Isn't that the case? Is that caring? If you are a teacher trainee today, they've cancelled your allowance. Isn't that the case? And if they bring money for SADC, for the development of the North, they steal it. The NHIS is collapsing. Cash and carry is back. People are rejecting the NHIS cards. Today, pensioners cannot survive on the pensions. And therefore, my brothers and sisters, this is why we say we owe it a duty to the people of Ghana, to the people of the Upper West region. We owe it a duty to all get up and work hard between now and the election in 2016 to change this government. It is time for change.
Well, the ongoing power crisis took thousands of frustrated Ghanaian citizens to the Legon-Tetekwashi Road in Accra to protest. Inaqurates reports there was a massive turnout in solidarity with actress Yvonne Nelson, who convened the Dumso Must Stop vigil.
Ghanaians are angry and frustrated, and it shows from the over 1,000 who gathered to protest. The Vigil 10 protest was to get government to address the energy crisis that has gone on for 3 years.
This is a civic responsibility and I have to be here. Unfortunately, I gave birth within these 2 years. I've given birth to 2 children, and I can tell you, they cannot even sleep in the heat. They've got rashes all over the place. This is not about NDC, it's not about NPP. I'm a typical Ghanaian. I don't know whoever, I don't know, but I pay taxes. Over 1,000 or 2,000 tax I pay every month. So I saw that it's my duty to be here to contribute to whatever is going on here. And if you raise your voice, you get people to insult you. But please, please, our leaders should work.
Mahama must fix the room, so that's all we want. I'm working, I pay tax. All I want is I need light. Then you hear people saying that what are the alternatives? I don't need to give him alternative. I voted for him to fix the problems for me. They should ask me for alternative. They should fix the problem. That's all. Doomso must stop.
It all started with a tweet from actress Yvonne Nelson to vent her frustrations on how bad the energy crisis has gotten. A few days later, social media was buzzing with the hashtag Doomso must stop. As much as many criticized the comments, others lauded. Then came the time to move the cause to the streets. The celebrities came out in their numbers, and Ghanaians from across the country were not left out.
I'm a student of the University of Ghana, and it's a very big problem for us. Tomorrow we have exams. And now when you enter the school, there's no light there for you students to learn with. And it's a serious problem. As we are learning to become future leaders, all these things are hindrances, and it's going to prevent us from achieving our dream. So the government should please see to it to help us so that we can be able to achieve what we want to.
The Doomso is affecting my work. I'm here on this vigil for the tailors. I did pump for no. Once my family tip, me from training company. Like business has been, even though you have a generator, fuel is expensive. You know what I mean? So you can't really keep up. Your profits go low. So I'm here representing the pump for the tailors. Doomso must stop.
Initially, I heard about this vigil and I decided not to be part of it, honestly. This afternoon, I was watching Joy News and I realized there was a news item that at the Kaneshi Polyclinic, the lights went out, all right, and their standby generator also went off. Women went there to be delivered and they had to use torchlight. Can you imagine? You are a woman. Put yourself in that woman's shoes. What is happening? Has this ever happened in the country? So it is not political. It affects NDC, it affects NPP, it affects everybody. So let's take politics out of this. Like I said, I am a Gonja. One would have said that your mama is coming from my place, so I would vote for him. But no. We are looking for someone who can deliver, who can save the country.
Leadership is not just about being in authority. Leadership is about motivating people to take action that benefits them. And for me, this is just a pressure action. It's just an action that makes those in authority understand that they are responsible to the people that they lead.
The Doomso Must Stop vigil was massive in every way, and hopefully it will go down as the first ever vigil organized to put pressure on government to act now.
We want the government to hear our voices. Ghanaians are suffering. Ghana for your bread. I'm not for who our hospital. A school for to me is dear. Me cry, me draw me the go me so buy. I say me the fridge move me fridge. They be ani a do light. It's I'm not for bread. I'm not for who our hospitals. It's your percent government. So I'm going to say yeah, pray as Ghanaians.
Ifwa Akwa Harrison. Joy News, Accra.
And the anticipated Doomso Must Stop vigil gave Ghanaians the opportunity to showcase their creativity in dealing with the crisis. Ifwa Akwa Harrison has more highlights from the Doomso Must Stop vigil.
Prior to the vigil, there were creative comments, jokes, songs and cartoons about the energy crisis and how it affects people. But the creativity went up a notch at the Doomso Must Stop vigil. From clothing to placards, art installations to reenactments. The vigil that was supposed to be a quiet march turned into a fervent protest with creative songs and rhymes. All to vent the frustration of the populace with the protracted crisis.
We want to express our concern to John Mahama that the Doomso is killing us. It's killing our businesses, our children cannot learn at home, and we are suffering.
This university student turned into a traditional Doomso medicine man for the night.
My name is Malam Doomso. When I was a pastor, yes,
Because of the Dumso, I turned to Malam by force.
The Dumso must stop vigil may be over. The protest may be over, but the colors and creativity leave indelible marks on the minds of many who participated or had opportunity to watch. Inaqurates Harrison, Joy News, Accra.
Meanwhile, a political science lecturer at the University of Ghana, Dr. Halidu Seidu, says last Saturday's vigil sends a resounding message to government to fix the power crisis or risk losing power. He spoke on the AM show.
The number of people that turned out was so amazing. And government itself had admitted in the past that this is a challenge it is trying to address. But I think what happened on Saturday was just to put government on its toes, to let government know that apparently we are suffering more than you think we are suffering. And what you are doing, we appreciate it, but we want you to do better than what you are doing. So I think any person who denies the impact of what happened on Sunday is just living an illusionary life. If you say you're going to do something, and somebody, let's just look at what happened as an encouragement, sort of something you're trying to encourage government to do better than what it's doing. Most of the visions that have been outlined going forward are all permanent in nature, like they are long-term in nature. So what the people are saying is that if this is what you actually do.
He however adds that though the persistent demonstrations in the country are likely to have a toll on the fortunes of the ruling NDC, the opposition would still have a lot to do to convince the electorate that they are a credible alternative. Well, time now for us to get you the very latest in the world of business. We're going for this quick break. When we come back, we have business for you. Stay with us.